Hi everyone, welcome back to the another video. Today in this video we are going to solve few different type of journal entries in which compound entry will also be included. In previous video we have already learned the simple journal entries, and now in this video we will learn the compound journal entry, how it to be passed. Okay, see here is a question. Following transactions of Ramesh for April 2018 are as given below. Generalize them. We have to make the journal entry. So if we talk about the format of journal entry, then as you know that what would be the format: date column, then particulars, then LF ledger folio page number, then debit amount and credit amount. We will use it as usual. We will not make the proper format. Okay, see here, transaction first is on 1st April 2018. Ramesh started business with a cash of rupees 1 lakh. When Ramesh is starting business, Ramesh is starting business on 1st April 2018. How? With cash of rupees 1 lakh. Here is cash account and other account will be capital account. So whenever you invest amount for your business, you invest cash for your business, it means your capital will be increased and your cash balance for the business also will be increased. Here cash is an asset and capital is a capital account. So what would be the rules of debit and credit? According to the modern approach, increase in asset debit, decrease in asset credit. Here cash is coming for the business, it means cash account would be debit. And capital account, what is the rule of capital account? The rule of capital account is that increase in capital credit, decrease in capital debit. So what entry we will pass here? We will pass the entry which will be cash account debit to capital account. This entry we will pass here. We will write here the amount. How much amount is here? 1 lakh debit side and 1 lakh credit side. This is the amount. Here narration you have to write also, because narration is important, being commenced business with cash. Now come to the next transaction. Next transaction is happening on 2nd April. What is happening here? Paid into bank rupees 20,000. What you will deposit into the bank? You have a cash balance and this cash balance you will deposit into the bank. It means here cash and bank account, both the account will be arise. And what will be the rule of cash? Whenever you will deposit your cash into the bank, it means your bank balance will be increased and your cash balance will be decreased. Whenever your bank balance will be increased, bank balance and cash balance, both the balance is an asset for the business. So increase in asset debit, decrease in asset credit. What is increasing here? Your bank balance is increasing here. So here the bank balance will be debit. It means bank account debit to cash account. This entry will be passed here. How much amount? 20,000 and 20,000. You can write here narration also, being cash deposited into the bank, like this. Now come to the next transaction, which is on 3rd April. On 3rd April, what is happening here? On 3rd April, brought goods for cash rupees 50,000. Here goods is purchasing. It means two account will be created here. First one is purchase account and second cash account. What is purchase? As you know that purchase is an expense for the business, then here purchase is increasing. What is cash? Cash will be decrease here because you are purchasing goods. It means your cash balance will be decrease. Then which account will be debit and which account will be credit? Purchase account will be debit and cash account will be credit. So we will write the entry purchase account debit to cash account. How much amount will be here? 50,000. We will write here 50,000 and 50,000. Narration you can do it. We will not write narration for each question. Next transaction is on 4th April. Next transaction is happening on 4th April. So see here, drew cash from bank for office use. How much? Rupees 10,000. He is withdrawing cash not for personal use. He is withdrawing cash for office use. It means here the bank balance will be decrease and cash balance will be increase. It means cash account will be debit. We will write here cash account debit to bank account. This entry we will pass here. How much amount he is withdrawing? He is withdrawing 10,000. We will write here 10,000 as well as 10,000. You can write here narration being cash withdrawn for office use. Now next transaction is happening on 13th April. Sold goods to Krishna on credit. You are selling goods on credit. It means what would be happen here? Krishna is your creditor, and whenever you will sold goods, it means in future from Krishna you will receive the amount. It means your asset or debtor value is increasing. So what entry would be passed here? We will pass the entry Krishna debit to sales account. Sales is an income, and if you are selling, then your income will be increased. So we will write here to sales account. How much amount is here? 15,000. We will write here 15,000. Now the next transaction is happening on 20th April. On 20th April, what is happening here? Bought goods from Shyam on credit. He is purchasing goods on credit. So what entry would be passed? You are purchasing goods. It means purchase account will be debit. So you can write here purchase account debit to you are purchasing from Shyam. It means you are not purchasing cash. Shyam is your creditor. So here purchase account debit to Shyam account. How much amount will be here? 22,500. We will write here 22,500 and 22,500. Now come to the next transaction on 24th April. What is happening here on 24th April? On 24th April, received from Krishna 12,500, allowed him discount. How much? 500. Here there is a concept of discount. Just understand this concept. Discount. Here are two types of discount that we will understand. First one is trade discount and second one is cash discount. Suppose there is a product whose list price is rupees 1 lakh, and in question it is mentioned that he is getting 10% trade discount. It means 1 lakh, 10% of 1 lakh, it means 10,000. What is the concept of this? It means if you are purchasing goods, your purchase invoice value will be 90,000, not 1 lakh. And whenever you are selling goods, it means your sales invoice value will be 90,000. And this amount of discount of rupees 10,000, which is trade discount, it will be not shown in your journal part or in your books of account. It means from the list price directly we have to less the trade discount amount, and after deducting the trade discount amount, whatever the price will be available, this price will be recorded at the time of making journal entry. But if in question it is mentioned that it is providing 10% trade discount and 2% cash discount also. Suppose you are purchasing, in case of purchase is happening here, when we are purchasing material and getting discount, it means we will receive this amount of discount. We will have received the amount of discount, and when we will sold the goods, at that time what would be happen? At that time you will allow the discount to your customer. So here there will be two terms. First will be discount received and second will be discount allowed. At the time of purchase you will receive the discount, and at the time of sale you will allow the discount. It means discount received is an income for the business and discount allowed is an expense for the business. But in case of trade discount, if in question trade is talking about trade discount, then you need not to record this amount of discount into your journal book. In case of cash discount, you will have to record. If at the time of purchase you are getting cash discount, you will receive this discount amount, and if at the time of sale you will allow the discount, it means you are allowing discount. Discount received is an income, it means it will be credit. Discount allowed is an expense, so it will be debit. Okay, see here in this question what is happening? Received from Krishna 12,500, allowed him discount 500. Here he is, it means proprietor is allowing discount. To whom? Krishna. How much cash he is receiving? 12,500. Then here we will pass the entry cash account debit. Now he is allowing discount, and as we have discussed, discount allowed is an expense. So we will write here debit side, expense will be debit. Discount allowed account debit to whom he is allowing discount and to whom he is receiving money? From Krishna, to Krishna. How much amount he is receiving? He is receiving 12,500. And how much he is allowing discount? 500. It means what will be the total amount? 13,000. So this entry is known as compound entry. Here same time two account is getting debit. It may be 2 account or 3 account or 4 account may be debit on the same time, and 2 account, 3 account or 4 account may be credit on the same time. So this entry is known as compound journal entry. Now come to the next transaction. On April 28, paid cash to Shyam. He has purchased goods from Shyam. Now he is paying. How much paying? 21,500. Discount how much receiving? 1,500. 1,000. So what entry would be passed here? On 28 April we will pass entry. You are paying to whom? Shyam. So the Shyam account will be debit because your creditor value will be decreased. Shyam is your creditor. You are paying to your creditor, it means your liability will be decreased, and decrease in liability will be debit. 2. Cash. You are paying through cash, so it will be cash account credit. And 2, you are receiving discount. Here discount received is an income, so we will write here discount received account. How much you are paying to him? You are paying to him 21,500. How much discount you are receiving? 1,000. Then what would be the total debit amount? 22,500. Here debit and credit both the balance should always be equal. If debit and credit both the balance is not equal, it means something is happening wrong in making your entry. Now come to the next transaction. On 28th April, Krishna returned goods of rupees 2000. You had sold goods to Krishna. Now he is returning goods. It means in case of sales return, what would be the entry? Here sales is your income. When your customer will return goods to you, it means your income will be decrease, and if your income will be decrease, it means decrease in income will be debit. So what entry you will pass here? You will pass sales return account debit to Krishna. How much amount? 2000. We will write here amount 2000 and 2000. Next entry is happening on 30th April. Cash sales for the month 80,000. You have sold cash. When you are selling cash on 30th April, how much cash you are selling? You are selling cash of 80,000. It means 80,000 cash you will receive. So here what would be the entry? Cash account debit to sales account. This entry we will pass here. How much amount? We will write here 80,000 as well as 80,000. Now on 30th April, paid rent of rupees 5,000. Rent paid in the sense, rent is an expense. You are paying this expense. What would be the entry? Entry will be rent account debit, rent account debit to cash account. How much rent you are paying? 5,000. Here also 5,000. Now the last entry, paid salary of rupees 10,000. Here it would be the same entry, salary account debit to cash account. So this is the concept of discount here. In this question we have learned the concept of discount. Remember that there are two types of discount, trade discount and cash discount. If it is mentioned about the trade discount, then the deduction, the discount amount of trade discount will not be included at the time of making journal. Only the cash discount amount will be recorded at the time of making